I have no idea what day it is, and at this point I'm kind of too afraid to ask. It is just 6:15. It is within the first hour of the Positivity in Books readathon, and it's about 45 minutes to go to the start of Cozy Reading Night. So I'm going to start making some dinner, going to put some tea on, and I'm going to get ready for this readathon. If I give you nothing else in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make perfect rice every time. What you need is a saucepan with 1 part rice to 2 parts water, a pinch of salt. Turn on the heat and stir so that it doesn't stick together. Once boiling, stir again and put the lid on. Simmer covered for 15 minutes. Then take it off the heat and leave for a further 10 minutes. And the rice is going with a glass of wine and a Thai red curry, which sauce I definitely made from scratch and did not come from a packet. So I'm going to check in with you after dinner and I'll tell you what we're going to be reading tonight. See you then. So here's the cozy reading night plan. I've got a foot mask. I've got some tea. And I've got a book. Ready to go. Well, in terms of cozy, I had a great evening. I watched 2 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race. In terms of reading, not quite the best evening. I have read 6 whole pages, but I also finished a different book, and that was Beautiful Broken Things by Sarah Barnard. I've had that on my Kindle for a while, and I thought it was a really good time to read it now. I kind of need to read it a bit more today, because I feel like I'm a bit behind. But there are going to be quite a lot of reading sprints over the day, so hopefully I can get a little bit more back on track. I know that the first reading sprint is going to start at about 11 o'clock, so until then I'm going to do a little bit of blogging and catch up there. I'm ready. There is a reading sprint now for an hour. Beth is hosting it, and for the first half an hour we've got to keep reading. So for this first half an hour I am going to get 50 pages into this book. That's the goal. So, sprint is over. Read 57 pages. And I think I probably would have read more if I was enjoying it a bit more. But this book is not making me laugh as much as I expected it to. It's fine. It's a good book. The writer can be a little bit snobbish about books, and some passages are not the easiest to read. I'm hoping it's going to get a little bit easier as I go on, because it is quite a short book. It's only like 300 or so pages, but it's a bit of a struggle right now. And I think after this I'm going to have to go for something a lot more lighthearted. So I'm going to keep reading this until 1 o'clock, so until the hour. Then I'm going to make lunch and I'm going to watch last night's RuPaul. I'm about 120 pages in. It hasn't really picked up to the point that I am really, really enjoying it. But I have a feeling I'm going to finish it all today. And when I do, I'm going to go on to Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. That's another book that was on the TBR anyway. I think then I'm just going to stick to 2 books in the weekend and try and fit them into as many of the prompts as I can. Because as far as I'm aware, there were no restrictions into how many books you could fit into the one prompt. We interrupt this viewing of the final episode of Queer Eye to bring you these thoughts on the book. I still don't like him. He's really mean and rude about the people who work for him and the people who work with him, and that is not something that I enjoy reading. I don't like reading about him bringing down the people who work for him, the people that he interacts with every day. It's very different to the Facebook page. It's really different to the kind of energy that it brings out there. I'm gonna finish it. And I'm hoping to finish it by the end of the night. It is 8:20 now. There is another sprint coming in about half an hour or so. And I'm really hoping that's going to spur me on to finish this, because I know that I have got everything I know about love sitting on that kitchen table right there waiting for me to finish this, and that payoff is going to be amazing. Okay, he's kind of won me back a little bit. Like 2 pages after I just filmed that rant that you just saw. My name is in this book. It's there somewhere. Where the hell is it? My name is here. He might get an extra half a star for that. I'm not kidding. He might get an extra half a star for that, because you never see Aoife in books. He's winning me back. That's all you gotta do. Just say my name. These, great. This, not so great. I am genuinely nearly close to the end though. I am on page 222 of 307. I still want to finish it, but I still don't like this guy. I still think he's a bit of a dick to the people that he's working with, and that's putting it nicely. It has kind of won me back though, because there are pictures of it, and one of the pictures, which I looked up the page number for and forgot, found it. One of the pictures is of a cat. I'm a simple woman. I see cats, I like cats. I'm a simple woman. So it's probably going to be a bit of a slog to get through the next, whatever 307 minus 222 pages is. I'm guessing something like 80. But I'm going to do it. It is now 9:30. I'm going to read on until about 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock. And I'm going to finish it. And tomorrow morning I am going to start everything I know about love, and I am going to like it more. I know I will. Let's check in tomorrow morning and I will tell you how that went. So before I went to bed last night, I did finish Diary of a Bookseller, and I am only going to give it 2 stars. I didn't enjoy it at all. Sean, who wrote the diaries, is really rude to the people that he works with. He's really rude about them. I could not connect with that book at all. And he's really snobby about people who say that they are readers when they aren't actually bookworms, which that kind of does jar with me a little bit. So we're on to Pastures Newer and hopefully Pastures Better with Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I will keep you updated during the day on how that's going. But right now I am making myself a Sunday morning breakfast of avocado toast, because you can't keep millennials from doing what they love during coronavirus. I'm cooking dinner, so now is kind of the perfect time to tell you how we're going with the book. I am about 50 pages into it, and that's usually the time that I can tell if I'm going to love the book or if it's going to not be for me. And I'm on the fence. I did expect a bit better than this, but I mean, I did have really high hopes going into this book, and I don't know if I hyped it up too much because I really wasn't enjoying the Diary of a Bookseller. But there has been a chapter already where Dolly talks a lot about her relationship with alcohol when she was a teenager, her relationship with alcohol when she was in university, her relationship with alcohol afterwards. And that's really hard reading, and it was a bit of a struggle for me to actually get through that chapter, and it was quite long. But there was a recipe for mac and cheese after that, which I'm definitely going to try and make, and maybe even put the results on this. I don't know, I like it, but I don't think right now I like it as much as I was expecting to like it. Didn't get to Queen Coin Whispers at all, which means that it is going to be the next book that I read anyway. Had a better reading weekend than I was kind of expecting. Really didn't expect to get through 2 books, and it kind of looks like I'm going to get through 2 books. I didn't expect to not enjoy one of the books as much as I didn't enjoy it though. So, can you call this a reading success? I don't know. I also have tomorrow off of work, so I am going to be able to do a little bit more reading then. I think this weekend went pretty well. I changed my t-shirt for dinner because I don't trust myself eating chili with a white top on. Got little to no reading done this evening because I actually had a Skype check-in with a couple of friends of mine. Still 70 pages into the book. Still kind of on the fence, winning myself back a little bit with it. So I'm going to keep going for it tomorrow. probably will not check in because I'm going to try and not have a look at the news so that the whole world being on fire doesn't give me more anxiety than I already have. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will have new videos every week. Now get on out of here.